Taproot, a proposed protocol upgrade that should improve Bitcoin BTC's privacy and flexibility, seems to be in the final stage of its path to activation, with one more major step to take and, apparently, argue over the LockinOnTimeout lot parameter that determines whether or not BTC nodes will require mandatory signaling for activation of the soft fork. Some Bitcoiners are asking for the Taproot to be finally released and with lot equals false, claiming that nearly all developers and all large mining pool operators prefer it over the lot equals true option. Indeed, many mining pools have indicated support for the Taproot upgrade, and the current total hash rate in support of Taproot is 88.7%. The argument that lot equals false supporters are making is that, if the community already agreed on activating the upgrade and there is no reason for lot equals true. To many non-technical folks this means very little, or in fact nothing at all, so let's simplify it. Taproot is the long-awaited proposed Bitcoin protocol soft fork upgrade that would offer more privacy, as users would be allowed to mask smart contracts as regular BTC transactions. Its code has already been included in Bitcoin Core, and now it needs to be activated on the Bitcoin network. But the discussion is being led over the lot parameter, as this one can be set to true or false. The process for the activation of Taproot is described in Bitcoin Improvement Proposal BIP 8. Miners would get a specific expiration date to activate Taproot, likely a year. Likely 90% of hash power signaling support for Taproot will be needed for the nodes to start enforcing the new set of rules, which in turn will decide if a Bitcoin block is valid or not. If, however, there isn't the necessary readiness signaled from the miners, and the lot equals false option is chosen, the activation will expire and the upgrade will not be activated, with possibly a new date set. And if the lot equals true option is chosen, well then, it's a whole different story. Nearing the deadline, nodes will begin rejecting blocks that didn't signal for Taproot activation, thus theoretically ensuring the activation threshold. This is a simplified explanation, and there are certainly many more technical details here. Per a February 24 OpTech newsletter, organizer of London Bitcoin Devs Michael Folkson said that there wasn't overwhelming consensus for either lot equals true or lot equals false during the second meeting about activation parameters for Taproot, but that there was nearly universal agreement on other activation parameters, most notably reducing the amount of hash rate that needs to signal for the fork to activate from 95% to 90%.